Okay, let's get started. Now we are discuss about the Poetics by Aristotle. Step by step explanation. Aristotle imitation in Poetics. Imitations is equal outward plus inward. What is Mimesis? What does literature imitation? Aristotle imitation focus on two dimensions of action, outward, inward action. Aristotle emphasized both. Why is this important in literature? Influence on English literature and literary criticism. Conclusion, concept explanation, Mimesis, outward action, inward actions, why both matter, Aristotle lexi. Okay, let's get started. What is Mimesis? The Greek word mimesis means imitation or representation. For Aristotle, all form of art, poetry, drama, painting, music are form of imitation. But imitation does not mean mere copy. It is a creative process through which artistic represent reality, human action and life, either as it is, as it should be, or as it could be. Art imitates not the outward appearance of things but their inward significance, are reflections of what Aristotle believes. What does literature imitate? Aristotle believed that literature, especially tragedy and epic poetry, imitates human action, not static thing. No objects like a still life painting, no moral teaching directly like in philosophy. But action, things people do, feel, suffer, and decide. He defined tragedy an imitation of an action that is serious, complete, and of a certain magnitude. Two types of action, outward and inward. Aristotle imitations focus on two dimensions of action. Outward action mean fully physical or external or invisible action. Thing that characters do on stage. For example, a thing being murdered, a soldier going to war, a lover jumping off a cliff. These are external events, the plot, the physical storyline. Inward action means physical, emotional, internal, or invisible actions. The thought, emotions, motives, and inner conflicts of characters. For example, Hamlet hesitation and internal struggles. Oedipus Rex realize of his tragic flaws. Lady Macbeth guilt's ridden mind. These are physical reactions which drive the plot and give depict the character. Aristotle emphasizes both because outward action gives structures and motives to the story. Inward action gives emotional weight, ethical complexity, and physical realism. Why is this important in literature? Aristotle's focus on imitation of both inward and outward actions shows the great literature is not just about what happened but also why it happens and how it affects the characters internally. These form the basis of characters development and moral and emotional impact of literature. For example, work, outward action, and inward action. Oedipus Rex. Oedipus kills his father and marries his mother. His horror and guilt upon realize the truth. Macbeth. Macbeth killed Dunk and other his ambitions guilt paranoia. Hamlet delays revenge his moral questioning depression. Influence on English literatures and literary criticism. Aristotle's theory became foundational to Western literary thought. Renaissance critics like Sidney and Dryden adopt Aristotle's idea of unity of action. New classical drama emphasized well-structured plot with cause and effect, outward action, and physical motivation inward. Modern theory. Modern literary theory still consider physical realism as a major quality of great writing. Conclusion. Concept explanation. Mimesis creative imitation of life and action. Outward action, physical, thought driven events. Inward action, emotional, physical responses. Why both matter create complete, meaningful, and relatable stories. Aristotle exerts deep influence on drama, poetry, fictions, and literary criticism. Okay, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.